Hey guys, it's Andrew from Infinite Strength, and today I want to take you through 7 different exercises that you can do to help alleviate lower back pain. Now, chances are you may have had lower back pain already in the past, or maybe you currently have it. Maybe you know someone who does. The fact is, all of us usually get back pain at some point of our lives. Sometimes it lasts for a few minutes, a few hours, a few days, or in the unlikely instant, a few weeks or even a few months. Anyway, let's go through some of these exercises that will help alleviate that pain that you might be having, and let's do this. In the first exercise, we're actually going to focus on spinal decompression. You can do this by simply lying over a ball, such as in this video right here, or even using a bed or massage table. The key part is to create flexion within your lower back so those lower back muscles can stay relaxed. What you'll see in this video, I'm using 2 pillows underneath the hips. This elevates my butt higher or my hips higher, so that way I can create even more stretch and more decompression. The second exercise is a child's pose. Simply what you want to do is try to lower your hips down towards your ankles and reach out in front of you. You should feel a gentle stretch in your lower back, ankles, and hips. Try to remain calm as you're in this pose and stay down there for at least 30 seconds. Alright, so the third thing that you can do is roll your back. So we're talking mostly about your lower back and your erectors there. The important thing is to roll correctly. So you might see some videos online and people are simply just kind of buckling right over the thing, such as this. This isn't really going to do much, just going to exaggerate that lumbar curve that you already have. So what I actually want to do is just focus on rolling one side at a time and try to support yourself a little bit more as you put more pressure into the muscle. So you're going to see me, I'm going to take some weight off my body through using my elbow here, as well as lifting with my right leg. I'm simply going to keep the other leg straight. I'm just going to slowly roll, okay, right on my erector on the left side. So I'm not touching the spine, I'm not rolling over any bones or anything. I'm simply just hitting there, okay? If you want to take it a little bit further, you find a spot that's a little bit tender or tight, and what you can do is stay in this position, still keep yourself supported, and bring the leg, especially on the side that you're feeling in towards you. This is just gonna make your pelvis rotate a little bit more, put some extra pressure into here. Of course, go with caution. You're not trying to go like super hard and create a lot of pain, but yeah, this is one thing that you can do for sure. So give that a shot and just go through, 5-6 times, whatever feels good for you until you start feeling some sort of relief. You can also do this with a ball as well. So especially if you find that you have a small trigger point that's just, you find the roller is simply just way too big. Just use a ball like this. Could be a very hard tennis ball, a hockey ball, a squash ball, whatever it may be. So you're going to do the exact same thing. Place that, make sure you're only on the muscle, of course. There's no point to put it on any bony structures. So you're just going to place it where you need it, still supporting yourself with your elbow and the leg here. And then in this position, similar with using the roller, I'm just going to bend my knee towards me, especially once I find that part that's a little bit tender, a little bit tight. Just going to pull that right in. Okay. Again, just go through a couple times there. Exercise 4 is a kneeling hip flexor stretch. This is another great one for those with tight hip flexors, either from sitting or you just happen to have tight hip flexors. The idea here is to feel a stretch in the back leg. You can emphasize this stretch by simply contracting the glutes of the leg that's back on the pad. Remember to do both sides, and you want to focus on holding the stretch anywhere from 30 seconds up to several minutes depending how tight you are. Exercise 5 is a leg crossover lower back stretch. To get into this move, you simply start by lying down, bring up your knee towards your chest and let it fall over to the side. You should feel a stretch in your lower back as well as your hips. To get more stretch out of it, simply extend out the leg a little bit further so you can create more leverage. Try holding this pose from anywhere from 30 seconds to 2 minutes. The next exercise is a Cobra pose. This one is especially important for people who sit for long periods of time or have tight hip flexors. You can start off on your elbows or move right up to your hands. You should feel a gentle but not painful stretch in your lower back. The 7th and final exercise is actually not an exercise at all. It's actually how you sleep. Remember, we spend about 1/3 of our life sleeping, so this position is important. Sleeping on your stomach puts your back into a very exaggerated lumbar position, putting a lot of pressure on the lower back. Instead, Try to focus on sleeping on your back with your feet elevated. This will put your spine in a much more neutral position, relaxing a lot of those muscles in the lower back. If you find you're not a back sleeper and you prefer to sleep on your side, try putting a pillow in between your legs or just off to the side so you can rest one knee on there. This will keep your hips as well as your lower back into a much more neutral position. All right guys, there you have it. We went through 7 different exercises or ways that you can help alleviate your lower back pain. Hopefully you found these helpful. Feel free to give them a try and hopefully you can start living a more of a pain-free life and get back to doing what you love. Anyway, if you like this, feel free to keep following, subscribe, and always please like and share, and we'll see you in the next video. Cheers.